warm welcome to you. Many thanks for joining us on the news. I am Sholafumi Oguntuashe. Ekiti State Government has promised to keep rewarding civil servants who have shown unwavering commitment and professionalism in the discharge of their duties in various ministries, departments, and agencies. Governor Abiodun Oyebanji made the promise at the State Secretariat in Ado-Ekiti during the presentation of award to the best workers in the state. Also announced the payment of 15,000 naira as wage award. BSS reporter Sunday Daramola completes the story.
The governor, who was represented by the head of service, Mr. Sunday Komolafe, explained that the move was one of the ways to acknowledge and reward loyalty and professionalism in the state public service.
To celebrate ourselves and to appreciate those who have worked diligently within the year. And in the course of doing that, we made every ministry submit names of their best workers. And out of the names submitted, there's a committee set up to screen them, and at the end of the day, they came out with the list of these 14 people that have just been awarded for their outstanding performance. And that to serve as maybe a challenge and motivation for others.
Governor Oyebanji noted that the recognition was to further underscore the importance and relevance of workers at ensuring the successful implementation of government policies and programs.
The governor has offered us a no-leave branch of leave for bringing on this wage award. I encourage them to redouble their effort and ensure that the Bao administration succeeds in all the 6 pillars of this its agenda.
The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Establishment and Service Matters, Mr. Mufuta Waremu, commended civil servants for showing uncommon zeal and consistency in their performances.
Likewise, all our officers, yesterday we all gathered to listen to the head of service and to interact with him. Right from the beginning of these activities, we have been recorded very high turnout. We want to appreciate all of you.
Mr. Remu said that the present administration will continue to rely on their dedication and commitment towards the actualization of the 6-point agenda and the shared prosperity mantra of the present administration. He said that government will continue to prioritize the welfare of the workforce for increased productivity. 14 award recipients were selected from the junior and senior categories. The best civil servant in the senior category, Mr. Taye Adelusi, from the Ministry of Finance and Economic Development, on behalf of other recipients, said that the honor will motivate and encourage them to put in their best.
It was very great task, and then I believe thereafter other opportunities have been given to me to act in one capacity and deliver to the state government. 2024, I'm set and I'm encouraged to do better.
The presentation of gifts to the best civil servant in the state was part of activities to mark the 2023 Civil Service Week. Sunday Daramola reporting.
The Ekiti State Governor, Mr. Abiodun Oyebanji, has approved payment of 15,000 naira wage award for all workers in the state as part of measures put in place to cushion the effect of current economic situation in the country. The payment will run for a period of 6 months, pending the time an agreement is reached on minimum wage for workers. In a statement signed by the Special Advisor Media to the Governor, Nika Oyebode, pensioners in the state will also receive 10,000 naira wage award for 6 months as approved by Governor Oyebanji. The wage award takes effect from this month. Similarly, Governor Oyebanji has also approved payment of July 2018 salary arrears to local government workers and primary school teachers across the 16 local government areas of the state. The payment is in fulfillment of the governor's promise to prioritize workers' welfare and well-being, as well as his pledge to ensure all outstanding entitlements of workers owed by previous administrations are paid to them. Away from civil servants and wage award, the Ekiti State Governor, Mr. Abiodun Oyebanji, has donated 1 million naira each, food items and other materials to the 3 special schools and a rehabilitation center in the state in fulfillment of his promise to always celebrate his birthday with the special children. The wife of the governor, Dr. Olayemi Abiodun Oyebanji, who donated the gift on behalf of the governor, said he held them in a special place in his heart. BSS reporter Adimola Adeleke has details.
Dr. Abele Oyebanji, who sought the children's continuous prayer for the governor as he would never let them down, said the governor had made it a point of duty to always celebrate his birthday with them and would not deviate.
Just to tell you children that the governor has you in mind. I hope that has been proved over and over again, isn't it? Yes. It's not only Governor Biodun that has been celebrating with you, even members of the head school have been going around to celebrate. And even me, I've been to your school on couples of times. Have you? Yes. Couple of times. So that is the trend. That is what the governor said we should do, and we are doing that.
The wife of the governor charged their teachers and guardians to ensure even distribution of what donated, as well take proper records of what will be donated by the friends of the governor.
I want to charge our principals, the management of this school, please. This is not an opportunity to, I don't want to use that word, but let us be prudent with whatever we are receiving, because we are accountable to God. God will ask us. He will ask us. If God has smiled on these children, then we are representatives of God to take good care of them.
Earlier, the chief press secretary to the governor, Mr. Yinka Oyebode, said the gesture was a personal donation of Mr. Governor to ensure the special children were taken care of.
You carry as a change agent, and the government is actually changing the rarity of celebration in the state, which means we're moving away from ostentatious lifestyle to actually impacting the life of individuals, especially the less privileged. And it's leading by example, by deploying resources to support and to celebrate the less privileged in our society.
Responding on behalf of the children, Ms. Miriam Idris thanked the governor for his love always to them.
On behalf of the 3 special schools in the state and the rehabilitation center, Okeshado Ekiti, I want to appreciate our amiable governor, caring governor, for the love we have for the less privileged.
The children prayed and rendered special birthday song for the governor. Ademola Adeleke reporting.
As rejoiced with her principal, Governor Biodun Oyebanji, on the occasion of his 56th birthday. In her congratulatory message, she described Oyebanji as a politician and administrator who has ingeniously brought paradigm shift to governance by initiating processes that are steadily building a strong bridge of trust between the government and the governed. The Deputy Governor wished him sound health to navigate the wheels of affairs of the state to the path of progress and radical development. Also, immediate past Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Otumba Adeniyi Adebayo, has congratulated Governor Biodun Oyebanji on his 56th birthday anniversary. In a statement, the former minister described the governor as an embodiment of humility, integrity, and commitment to good governance, saying his steps since assumption of duty showed that the people of the state made a good choice in electing him as their governor. He expressed his happiness that the governor has built on the solid achievements of his predecessors by implementing good programs for the people of the state, while admonishing the governor not to relent in its efforts at developing the state. He wished him more fruitful years ahead in the service of the people of the state. In the meantime, the Ekiti State APC Elders Forum has congratulated Governor Biodun Oyebanji on his 56th birthday. The forum thanked God for sparing the governor's life to witness another birthday and for the contribution that he has made to mankind. The forum prayed to God to give the governor more happy years in service of Ekiti State and give him the desired wisdom to bring Ekiti State to higher heights among the committee of states in Nigeria. Similarly, the Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, NAWOJ, in Ekiti State has felicitated Governor Biodun Oyebanji as he clocks 56. NAWOJ, in a statement by the chairperson, Mrs. Fatima Bello, and the secretary, Mrs. Adewumi Ademiju, lauded the leadership style of the governor. The women journalists added that less than 2 years in governance, its administration has made great impact apparent to the benefit of the people. The association, while commending the gender-friendly policy of the governor and his wife, Dr. Olayemi Oyebanji, added that Ekiti has continued to be a reference point on gender development in the country. Meanwhile, Governor Oyebanji has expressed his appreciation to Ekiti friends, associates, colleagues, family members, political community, and religious leaders for the outpouring of goodwill messages, birthday wishes, prayers, as well as words of encouragement on his birthday yesterday. The governor in particular appreciates friends, associates, and family members that made cash and material donations on his behalf to the 3 special schools in Ikere Ekiti, Ido Ekiti, and Ikoro Ekiti, as well as the rehabilitation center in Ado Ekiti as requested. He said being able to put smile on the faces of the students of the special schools made his day. Governor wished everyone a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year in advance. Ekiti State House of Assembly has passed the 2024 appropriation bill into law. Over 159 billion naira budget was passed at the plenary presided over by the Speaker, Mr. Adeoye Aribasoye, at the Assembly Complex in Ado. Bukola Adebukola has more.
The Chairman Finance and Appropriation Committee, Mrs. Teju Okuyiga, who presented the appropriation report to the lawmakers, noted that the lawmakers took time to scrutinize the budget for the benefit of the state.
Finance and Appropriation Committee observed the following while scrutinizing 2024 proposed budget. That the proposed budget was developed in line with the 6 strategic pillars of the present administration. That zero-based budgeting approach was adopted in preparation of 2024 estimates just like the outgoing year.
The budget tagged Budget of Sustainable Growth and Development with capital expenditure of 71 billion naira, while recurrent expenditure was 87 billion naira, which is 54% of the budget. The lawmakers assured that there will be improved revenue from subsidy removal and internally generated revenue with little dependency on the federal allocation. The Speaker, who chaired the Committee on Supply, noted that after a thorough deliberation, the House agreed that the budget performance should commence in January 2024.
These revenue sources will be under the earth and the sun. What we have been told was, one, that the sum of 4 billion, 894 billion, 754,000 and 409 naira 91 kobo shall stand as our opening balance, that is transfer from prior fiscal year, which means 2023 to 2024.
Mr. Aribasoye urged the ministries and agencies to adhere strictly to the approved appropriation bill.
Further speaks to our oversight function. Part of it is, which we have also incorporated into our legislative agenda, that ministries must forward to each committee their returns. You must ensure compliance. You must ensure that ministries utilizes the fund appropriated to them. There should be value for money.
The lawmakers who congratulated Governor Biodun Oyebanji on his birthday promised to identify with the governor through the donation of birthday gifts to the children at the State Government Correctional Center in Nado.
Long life, good health, prosperity, and the grace to lead Ekiti right.
Bukola Adebukola reporting.
250 elderly citizens from Ekiti State have been empowered with 100,000 naira each by the Renewed Hope Initiative Elderly Support Scheme of the wife of the Nigerian President, Senator Oluremi Tinubu. Handing over the cash to the beneficiaries in Ado, Senator Tinubu was represented by the Ekiti State First Lady, Dr. Olayemi Oyebanji, said the empowerment was also to cushion the effect of the economic situation on the elders this festive period. BSS reporter Adimola Adeleke has details.
Therefore, dear mother, the mother of the nation, Senator I present you this token to commemorate this genocide period.
Senator Tinubu explained that the maiden edition of the empowerment, which will be done across the 36 states of the Federation simultaneously, was to honor the elders and acknowledge their contributions to the growth of the nation. He said a total sum of 950 million naira was approved by the governing board of the Renewed Hope Initiative, out of which each state got 25 million naira.
Mama gave 950 million towards this project. Let us appreciate her. This is not government money. It's her personal resources. You know, there is a program, there is a pet project of Mama, the New Hope Initiative. How of you reach out, you know, to complement what the husband is doing. And it's like my wild project that I'm doing with it. It's not government project. What we do is to look for money here and there. So I think support from here and there the Mama gathered with her personal resources. It's a federal government program.
The chairman, Ekiti State All Progressives Congress Elders Forum, Elder Muyiwa Igbalajobi, thanked the president's wife for reaching out to them, particularly at this period, describing it as one of its kind.
On behalf of Ekiti State APC Elders Forum, we want to congratulate the governor and his wife, also the children. We also appreciate the contributions of that family to the entire members of the State APC Elders Forum for their generosity, love, concern, and the desire to make all the areas in that forum comfortable.
And the chairperson of the forum, Chief Roke Okusoya, appreciated the efforts of the Nigeria's First Lady for the Nigerians. The elders have the opportunity of undergoing medical checkup during the program. Ademola Adeleke reporting.
Federal High Court has confirmed the commencement of operations at the Port Harcourt Refinery and Petrochemical Company in Rivers State. It announced that the facility commenced operations on December 20 as the first phase of work at the plant had been completed, adding that refined petroleum product would start flowing from the refinery after the Christmas break. The government had earlier in the year repeatedly stated that the Port Harcourt Refinery would begin operations before the end of the year. The Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Senator Aineken Lokobiri, will lead the members of the Refinery Steering Committee to inspect the facility, congratulated Nigeria National Petroleum Company Limited and Nigerians in general for the feat. On the foreign scene, Thai lawmakers have given initial approval to legalizing same-sex unions, moving the kingdom a step closer to marriage equality. The legislation must pass through several stages before becoming law, but if enacted, Thailand would be the first country in Southeast Asia to recognize same-sex marriage. Czech President Petr Pavel has said that police were working to uncover the motive behind the country's worst ever mass shooting, which saw a student open fire at a university in central Prague, killing 14 and injuring 25 others. President Petr appealed for unity and said the killings should not be used to launch political attacks or spread misinformation. Report says the gunman was a 24-year-old student at the university and had no prior criminal record. And that's all we have for you on our bulletin for the news. Enjoy your day.
kásán ẹ káàbọ̀ sí ìròyìn ọjọ́ kan rẹ̀ Ọláyínká Kíẹ̀mí ni ó máa kà sí etí ìgbọ̀nyìn. Ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì ti ṣèlérí láti túbọ̀ ṣe ìmóríyá fáwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ọba tí wọ́n ti farajì lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ wọn nípa ṣíṣiṣẹ́ wọn bó ti tọ́. Gómìnà Abíọ́dún Oyèbánjí ẹni tó ṣèlérí ní sẹkítírìàtì ìjọba tó wà nílùú Adó Èkìtì nígbà tó ń pín àmì ẹ̀yẹ fún iṣẹ́ tó dáńtọ́jú nípìnlẹ̀ yìí fún tún kéde sísan ẹgbẹ̀rún márùndínlógún náírà gẹ́gẹ́ bí àlékún owó oṣù. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì ọ̀gbẹ́ni Abíọ́dún Oyèbánjí ti fọwọ́ sí sísan owó ẹgbẹ̀rún márùndínlógún náírà fún gbogbo àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ nípìnlẹ̀ yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀kan lára ọ̀nà láti mú dẹ̀rùn bá ìnira tí ètò ọrọ̀ ajé orílẹ̀-èdè yìí tó mẹ́ẹ̀fà. Ètò sísan owó náà ni yóò wáyé fóṣù mẹ́fà nígbà tí ìfẹnukò yóò wà fún iye owó oṣù sísan fáwọn òṣìṣẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àtẹ̀jáde kan tí bọ́ba jíròrò pàtàkì sí gómìnà lórí ìròyìn Yínká Oyèbódè fọwọ́ sí. Àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì yóò gba ẹgbẹ̀rún mẹ́wàá náírà fún oṣù mẹ́fà èyí tí gómìnà fọwọ́ sí. Owó sísan náà yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ lóṣù yìí èyí tó dàbí rẹ̀ gómìnà Oyèbánjí tún fọwọ́ sí sísan àjẹ́lẹ̀ owó oṣù keje ti ọdún 2018 fáwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ àtàwọn olùkọ́ níléèwé alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ káàkiri ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ mẹ́rìndínlógún ní ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. Ètò owó sísan náà ni wà níbàámu pẹ̀lú ìmúṣẹ ìlérí tí gómìnà ṣe láti mú ètò ìgbáyégbádùn àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ lọ́kùnkúndùn àti láti san àjẹ́lẹ̀ owó oṣù tí àwọn ìjọba tó kúrò lórí àlééfà jẹ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́. Ṣáájú ni gómìnà ti ṣètò àwọn amáyédẹrùn fáwọn òṣìṣẹ́ látàrí owó ìrànwọ́ orí epo tí wọ́n yọ èyí tó fi mọ́ sísan àwọn àjẹ́lẹ̀ kan pípèsè ọkọ̀ tí yóò máa gbé àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àti àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nípìnlẹ̀ yìí ní jíjúwe àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ìpínlẹ̀ yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn tí wọ́n fọkàn sí tí wọ́n sì ṣe gbáralé. Gómìnà ń rọ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ láti túbọ̀ máa ṣiṣẹ́ níbàámu pẹ̀lú ètò ìjọba níbi ìjọba yóò ti máa pèsè ìtọ́jú tó yẹ fún wọn. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì ọ̀gbẹ́ni Abíọ́dún Oyèbánjí ti pín mílíọ̀nù kan náírà àwọn oúnjẹ àtàwọn ohun èlò mìíràn fún ilé àwọn àkàndá mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tó wà nípìnlẹ̀ yìí àti ibi tí wọ́n ti ń tú ìwà ẹ̀dá ṣe kan ní ìpínlẹ̀ yìí fún àmúṣe ìlérí rẹ̀ láti máa ṣàjọyọ̀ ọjọ́ ìbí rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn àkàndá ẹ̀dá. Ìyàwó gómìnà ọ̀mọ̀wé Ọláyẹmí Abíọ́dún Oyèbánjí ẹni tó pín àwọn ẹ̀bùn náà lórúkọ gómìnà sọ pé gómìnà ń fi wọn sọ́kàn. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Adémọ́lá Adélékè wà níbẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí a gbọ́. Ọ̀mọ̀wé Abíọ́dún Oyèbánjí sọ fáwọn ọmọdé láti túbọ̀ máa gbàdúrà fún gómìnà níbí kò ti ní já wọn kulẹ̀ tí ó sì túbọ̀ máa dẹ́rìn pẹ̀kẹ́ wọn. Ó sọ pé gómìnà ti fi ṣojúṣe láti máa ṣayẹyẹ ọjọ́bí rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn tí kò sì ní yẹ̀ kúrò níbẹ̀. Ìyàwó gómìnà ń rọ àwọn olùkọ́ àti alámòjútó wọn láti rí dájú pé ètò pínpín nǹkan tí wọ́n kó wà bó ṣe yẹ kí wọ́n sì lákọọ́lẹ̀ àwọn ohun tí àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ gómìnà bá mú wá fún wọn. Ṣáájú ni akọ̀ròyìn àgbà fún gómìnà ọ̀gbẹ́ni Yínká Oyèbódè sọ pé ànáwọ́sí náà ní látọ̀dọ̀ gómìnà fúnra rẹ̀ lójúnà àti rí pé ìtọ́jú tó péye wà fún àwọn àkàndá ọmọ ọ̀hún. Nígbà tí ó ń fèsì lórúkọ àwọn ọmọ náà, arábìnrin Mariam Idris dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gómìnà fún ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ sí wọn ní gbogbo ìgbà. Àwọn ọmọ ọ̀hún gbàdúrà tí wọ́n sì kọ orin ọjọ́ ìbí fún gómìnà. Ọláyínká Kíẹ̀mí ló ń jábọ̀ ìròyìn. Igbákejì gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì Ọ̀kínlúwà Múnísádé Àfúyẹ́ ti bá ọ̀gá rẹ̀ gómìnà Abíọ́dún Oyèbánjí yọ̀ fún bó ṣe pé ẹni ọdún mẹ́rìndínlọ́gọ́ta lókè èèpẹ̀. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ kú oríire rẹ̀ ó gbàdúrà fàlàáfíà pípé fọ́gà rẹ̀ láti lè gbẹ́rù ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì dé dákẹ̀sán. Ó júwe gómìnà Oyèbánjí gẹ́gẹ́ bí olóṣèlú àti olùṣàkóso tó ti ń fọgbọ́n inú ṣètò ìjọba rẹ̀ èyí tí ó ti mú káwọn èèyàn nígbẹ́kẹ̀lé nínú ìjọba. Igbákejì gómìnà gbàdúrà pé kí Ọlọ́run lọ́ra ẹ̀mí fún gómìnà kí ó sì fún un lọ́gbọ́n àti okun láti jẹ́ kó ṣàṣeyọrí nínú ìdàgbàsókè ètò ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì. Mínísítà tẹ́lẹ̀rí fọ́rọ̀ iléeṣẹ́ káràkátà àti ìdókòwò Ọ̀túnba Adéníyì Adébáyọ̀ ti kí gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó oríire fún àjọyọ̀ ọjọ́ ìbí rẹ̀. Nínú àtẹ̀jáde kan, mínísítà tẹ́lẹ̀rí náà júwe gómìnà gẹ́gẹ́ bí onírẹ̀lẹ̀ àtẹni tó ní ìfarajì sí ìjọba tó dára, wípé àwọn iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ látìgbà tó ti dórí àlééfà ṣàfihàn pé àwọn aráàlú ìpínlẹ̀ yìí ṣe ohun tó tọ́ nípa yíyàn gẹ́gẹ́ bí gómìnà wọn. Ó ṣàfihàn ìdùnnú rẹ̀ pé gómìnà ti ṣàlàkalẹ̀ àwọn àṣeyọrí fáwọn tó ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ nípa gígùnlé àwọn ètò tó dára fáwọn aráàlú ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. Nínú àwọn akitiyan rẹ̀ fún ìdàgbàsókè ìpínlẹ̀ yìí, ó kí ikú àjọyọ̀ ọjọ́ ìbí rẹ̀ nínú ìdarí tó dára fún àwọn èèyàn ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì. Lójúkan náà, ìgbìmọ̀ àwọn àgbààgbà lẹ́gbẹ́ òṣèlú All Progressives Congress nípínlẹ̀ Èkìtì ti kí gómìnà Abíọ́dún Oyèbánjí kú oríire ọjọ́ ìbí rẹ̀ ọdún 64 èyí tó pé lánàá. Ìgbìmọ̀ ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run fún bó ṣe dẹ́mi gómìnà náà sí láti mọ ọjọ́ ìbí mìíràn lókè èèpẹ̀ àti ipa rẹ̀ sígbé ayé ọmọ ènìyàn. Ìgbìmọ̀ ń gbàdúrà sọ́lọ́run láti túbọ̀ fún gómìnà ọ̀hún nílera pípé pẹ̀lú ìdùnnú àti okun láti gbé ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì dé ibi gíga. Ẹgbẹ́ àwọn akọ̀ròyìn tó jẹ́ obìnrin nípínlẹ̀ Èkìtì ti dáwọ́ ìdùnnú pẹ̀lú gómìnà Abíọ́dún Oyèbánjí fọ́jọ́ ìbí rẹ̀. Nínú àtẹ̀jáde tí alága NAWOJ arábìnrin Fatima Bello àti akọ̀wé rẹ̀ arábìnrin Adéwùmí Adémíjù fi léde gbóríyìn fún ẹ̀mí adarí tí gómìnà ní. Àwọn obìnrin akọ̀ròyìn ọ̀hún fi kún pé ìjọba gómìnà Oyèbánjí ti láwọn àṣeyọrí láàrin ọdún kan èyí tí àwọn aráàlú sì ń jàǹfààní rẹ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ náà nígbà tí wọ́n gbóríyìn fún ètò ìbí òjùbí tí gómìnà àti ìyàwó rẹ̀ ọ̀mọ̀wé Ọláyẹmí Oyèbánjí gbé kalẹ̀ fi kún pé ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì ti jẹ́ ibi àwòkọ́ṣe fún ìdàgbàsókè ìbí òjùbí lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí. Gómìnà Oyèbánjí dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹbí àtàwọn afẹ́nifẹ́re fún àyẹ̀sí tí wọ́n ṣe fáyẹyẹ ọjọ́ ìbí rẹ̀ lánàá. Gómìnà dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ojúlùmọ̀ àtàwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí rẹ̀ fún pínpín àwọn nǹkan ìtura fáwọn ilé àwọn àkàndá ẹ̀dá mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tó wà nípìnlẹ̀ yìí àti ibi àtúnṣe ìwà ẹ̀dá tó wà nílùú Adó Èkìtì bí òun ṣe fẹ́. Ó sọ pé ó jẹ́ ohun ayọ̀ fún òun nípa bí wọ́n ti dẹ́rìn pẹ̀kẹ́ àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ náà lọ́jọ́ ìbí òun. Gómìnà ń kí gbogbo aráàlú kú ọdún Kérésìmesì. Ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì ti ṣàgbékalẹ̀ ètò ìṣúná ọdún 2024 tí iye rẹ̀ jẹ́ bílíọ̀nù 139 náírà níbi ìjókòó tẹ̀kútò ilé èyí tí olórí ilé ọ̀gbẹ́ni Adéoyè Àríbásóyè darí rẹ̀ nílé aṣòfin tó wà nílùú Adó Èkìtì. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Bùkọ́lá Adébùkọ́lá wà níbẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ kí a gbọ́.
Alága ìgbìmọ̀ tẹ̀kútò fẹ́tò ìṣúná ilé aṣòfin ọ̀hún arábìnrin Tẹ́jú Òkúyígà tó ṣàgbékalẹ̀ àbọ̀ ìwádìí àti àgbéyẹ̀wò ètò ìṣúná náà fáwọn aṣòfin sọ wípé wọ́n lo àkókò wọn láti ṣe àyẹ̀wò fínífíní fún ètò ìṣúná náà fáǹfààní ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. Ètò ìṣúná náà tó pè létò ìṣúná ìdúróore àti ìdàgbàsókè ló ní owó àkànṣe iṣẹ́ tó lé ní 1,140 bílíọ̀nù náírà nígbàtí owó ìná àti ìgbàdégbà dín ní bílíọ̀nù 17 náírà tó jẹ́ ìdá 54 ètò ìṣúná ọ̀hún. Àwọn aṣòfin náà ṣèlérí pé àfojúsùn wọn ni wípé owó tí yóò wọlé lọ́dún tó ń bọ̀ yóò pọ̀ ju tọdún yìí lọ nípa owó ìrànwọ́ orí epo àti owó tó ń wọlé lábẹ́lé ní ìpínlẹ̀ yìí láì fi taratara gbára lé owó tí yóò wá láti àsùnwọ̀n ìjọba àpapọ̀. Olórí ilé aṣòfin tó jẹ́ alága gbogbo ìgbìmọ̀ iléwòye wípé àwọn aṣòfin náà ló ṣe àgbéyẹ̀wò àbá ètò ìṣúná náà tí wọ́n sì fẹnukò láti rí wípé ètò ìṣúná náà ló gbéra sọ láti oṣù kìíní ọdún 2024. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Àríbásóyè wòye wípé àwọn ilé iṣẹ́ àti lájọlájọ ìjọba ló ń láti tẹ̀lé àbádòfin tí wọ́n bọwọ́ lù ọ̀hún. Lẹ́yìn èyí làwọn aṣòfin náà kí gómìnà Abíọ́dún Oyèbánjí kú oríire ayẹyẹ ọjọ́ ìbí rẹ̀ tí wọ́n ṣèlérí pé àwọn yóò ṣe àjọ̀dún pẹ̀lú gómìnà nípa ṣíṣàgbékalẹ̀ ẹ̀bùn ọjọ́ ìbí fáwọn ọmọ tó wà ní ilé ìtọ́jú àwọn èwe nílùú Adó Èkìtì. Bùkọ́lá Adébùkọ́lá ló ń jábọ̀ ìròyìn.
àwọn àgbààgbà tó tó 250 láti ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì ni wọ́n ti ṣèròyìn lágbára fún pẹ̀lú ẹgbẹ̀rún lọ́nà ọgọ́rùn-ún náírà fẹ́nìkọ̀ọ̀kan látọ̀dọ̀ àjọ tó wà fún ìrètí ọ̀tun fáwọn arúgbó èyí tí ìyàwó ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí sínétọ̀ Olúrẹ̀mí Tinubu gbé kalẹ̀ nígbà tó ń pín owó náà fáwọn tó jàǹfààní ọ̀hún nílùú Àdó. sínétọ̀ Tinubu ẹni tí obìnrin àkọ́kọ́ nípínlẹ̀ yìí ṣojú fún ọ̀mọ̀wé Ọláyẹmí Abíọ́dún Oyèbánjí ṣojú fún sọ pé ètò ìrónilágbára náà ní láti mú ìdẹ̀rùn bá ìnira tí ètò ọrọ̀ ajé orílẹ̀-èdè yìí fà lára àwọn àgbààgbà nígbà pọ̀pọ̀ ṣìṣì ọdún. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Adémọ́lá Adélékè wà níbẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí a gbọ́.
present nǹkan tí mọ́mí wa mọ́mí sẹ́nẹ́tọ̀ Olúrẹ̀mí Tinubu ní ká fún yín kẹ́kẹ́ ṣọdún ṣùgbọ́n ká wà lọ́wọ́ ṣe lórí àtẹ̀mọ́ kátà fún sílẹ̀ agánni òní àti máa yí lọ fọ́ọ̀mù nígbà tó bá jẹ́ àti lọ wá lórí ọ̀gá àgbàlagbà wá nílé ìwé náà ṣe láìpẹ́ wá gan.
Sínẹ́tọ̀ Tinubu ṣàlàyé níbi ètò ìrónilágbára náà tó wáyé káàkiri ìpínlẹ̀ tó wà lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí láti ìgbàdégbà ní láti ṣàyẹ̀sí àwọn àgbààgbà àti láti mọrírì ipa wọn fún ìdàgbàsókè orílẹ̀‐èdè yìí. Ó sọ pé owó tíye rẹ̀ jẹ́ mílíọ̀nù 50 kan náírà ní àjọ tó wà fún ètò ìrètí ọ̀tun fọwọ́ sí nínú èyí tí ìpínlẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan gba mílíọ̀nù 25 náírà. Alága àwọn àgbààgbà lẹ́gbẹ́ òṣèlú APC alàgbà Múyìwá Ìgbàlájọbí dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó ààrẹ ọ̀hún fún ànáwọ́sí wọn pàtàkì lákòókò yìí tí wọ́n sì júwe rẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àkọ́kọ́ irú rẹ̀. Alága ẹgbẹ́ náà olóyè Rónkẹ́ Òkúnsọ̀yà dúpẹ́ fún akitiyan obìnrin àkọ́kọ́ lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí fún ètò náà. Àwọn àgbààgbà ń lo àǹfààní náà láti ṣàyẹ̀wò ara wọn níbi ètò ọ̀hún. Ọláyínká Akínyẹmí ló ń jábọ̀ ìròyìn. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ ti fọwọ́ sí ètò bíbẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ní ilé ìpọ̀npọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí tó wà ní Port Harcourt nípínlẹ̀ Rivers. Ó kéde pé iléeṣẹ́ náà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ láti àná níbi wọ́n ti parí abala àkọ́kọ́ nínú rẹ̀ tó fi kún pé epo yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jáde lẹ́yìn ìsinmi ọdún kérésì. Ṣáájú níjọba ti tẹnumọ́ pé ilé ìpọ̀npọ̀ tó wà ní Port Harcourt yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ kó tó di òpin ọdún yìí. Mínísítà fọ́rọ̀ epo Sínítọ̀ Enekin Lopobiri ẹni tó darí ìgbìmọ̀ tó wà fún àtúnṣe ilé ìpọ̀npọ̀ náà láti ṣàyẹ̀wò àyíká ibẹ̀ kí iléeṣẹ́ fún ọ̀rọ̀ epo lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí àtàwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀‐èdè yìí kú oríire fún àṣeyọrí náà. A kò ní rí ju báyìí lọ fún ìròyìn ọ̀sán tí ò ní ẹ pàdé wa láṣálẹ́ nígbà tá a mú àkọ́tún ìròyìn wá sí etí ìgbọ̀nyìn ẹ káàsán.